Nation, it's me, Salty. Welcome back to 2 Cent Soys, and today I'm doing my first Dragon Ball Z figure review for the channel. This is the Dragon Star series Bardock, and if you watched my history of collecting video, you'll know that I collected Dragon Ball Z figures when I was much younger, and I don't really buy much of the new stuff anymore. Every once in a while I'll pick up like an SH Figuarts figure, or if it's a Trunks or Broly or a character I really like Bardock. And honestly, I pre-ordered this at GameStop and forgot I ever pre-ordered it until I went in to pick up some stuff, and they're like, oh, here you go, here's your pre-order, and I completely forgot I even did it. Bardock, this is Dragon Ball Super, so I don't know if he comes back in Super or something, but I just knew Bardock from the Dragon Ball Z movie, Bardock, Father of Goku. I thought he was such a cool character. You know, I had the Irwin one when I was much younger. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go over the package. Up here at the top, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Star Series, Bardock, 2 extra hands, the figure itself. On the top, Dragon Star Series logo with J-hook. Side of the box, just window, Bardock, Dragon Ball Super. Other side of the box, we get a picture of Bardock. And this is the color scheme I'm more familiar with, the kind of the green. That's more of a yellow, so not too keen on the colors here. Back of the box, we see, you know, who else is available. Cooler Final Form, and I know some of them. Like Super Saiyan Vegeta, I know Gogeta, Cooler, Bardock, but I don't really know much about Instinct or Super Saiyan Blue. I've never seen Super, so I know. Pitchforks and torches, here they come. Bottom of the box, we just get Dragon Ball Super again. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get them open, go over articulation. As always, what else was in the package? We just got these 2 extra hands, you know, for firing blasts or grabbing or grappling or, well, you know, multi-purpose open hands, basically, is what these are for. Which brings us to Bardock himself, of course, and I've got him here on a flight stand. They're very light. Mostly hollow figures, it feels like, so flight stands hold them up just fine. But, you know, I already talked a little bit about the paint and how I'm not too wild about this highlighter yellow when, if memory serves, it's supposed to be a dark green, but, you know, whatever. Let's go over articulation. So, he can't look up at all. That's as far as it goes. He can look down a little bit, or I guess down a little bit further, because he can't exactly look up either. He can turn his head side to side. He gets a little bit of tilt, mostly kind of like a wobble, really. There's slight articulation down here at the bottom of the neck, but not a whole lot. Shoulder, of course, can spin 360. The shoulder itself can lower and raise inside the socket. There's a small little bit of butterfly in here, just the smallest amount. Hinges up at a 90 with some very deep detents. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows come up so you can flex. And we get the import articulation here in the wrist with the, you know, this swivel, pivot, swivel. So it spins, you know, and pivots depending on which way you've got that little thing facing. There's no ab crunch at all, so he can't bend forward, or if he can, it's so minuscule you can't even see it. He's got some very loud waist swivel. This part of his Saiyan uniform is rubbery, or not rubbery, but it's a softer plastic, so, you know, you can see that it's kind of perma-bent from how it was in the package. Kicks forward at almost 90, kicks back an unreal amount. Can't really kick out past a 45 though, unfortunately. Got some thigh swivel. Double jointed knees come up this far. You'd think that we'd get like a swivel under here, but we don't. Again, same articulation in the ankle as there is in the wrist, so we get that swivel down here and foot that pops off. And the ankle goes forward, and that's all further it goes back. Like I mentioned before though, the colors are a little garish to me. This needs to be a much darker green. I do like the scar that they gave him on his face right here. I mean, it looks like it's sculpted on, but it feels like it's painted on. Like, I don't feel any difference in his face when I go over the scar. That's one thing. At least the scar looks how it's supposed to. If I remember the Irwin figure correctly, it looked like a Nike check mark on his face, but at least that one was sculpted in. But yeah, it's a fair enough likeness. You know, I do like Bardock, especially that movie. I really enjoyed it. Sculpt overall, I mean, it's a basic figure. And so that about covers it on Bardock. I wasn't super duper impressed by them. I mean, it's kind of like SH Figuarts is like little cousin or little brother. Like, there's some good articulation in there, but it's really gappy. And just, it's like they tried to be SH Figuarts, but on the budget of like the old DC figures or something. I don't know. They're not bad. Are they worth like the $25? I don't think so. Maybe 15 to be more reasonable. Anyway, if you like Dragon Ball Z or Bardock, then like, comment, share, subscribe. If you didn't, then thanks for watching this long, and I do appreciate that. And until next time, I'm Salty, signing off.